Hey yo, what's good? What's Gucci? It's your boy Philly Dub back with another reaction video. It's Mr. I can't do this on my own. Mr. God put me on. I was made on purpose for a purpose, and guess what? So are you. So first and foremost, y'all see the premium right there. You feel me? That means we got 10 subscribers, yo. We got 10 subscribers, and I'm super excited. I appreciate y'all, for real, for real. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the homie right here, Tease.22. He was my first comment ever, bro. I mean, or she, I don't know, but you know what? I'm just grateful. I'm extremely grateful. I'm gonna forever remember that name. I'm gonna lock that in, no matter where this goes to, no matter how far this goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where it's gonna go, but it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Even if it reaches 50 subscribers, and the most I ever get is, 1,000 views on whatever. I don't care, man. But forever, Tease.22. Ayo, shout out to you for real. Shout out to you for real, and I appreciate you. You locked in for me for life. And these 10 subscribers, now we got the premium. You know what I'm saying? We got the premium. So if you respect and appreciate what I'm doing, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And yeah, so right now, as you guys can see, 50 Cent speaks on his Netflix docuseries. I want to know what y'all. I just want to see what this is about. 50's funny, man. That dude is funny, bro. He's absolutely funny. So I just want to see what he's talking about. And then actually, you know what? This one looks good right here. This one looks good right here. But that's like 18 minutes. This one's like 4 or 5 minutes. So we're gonna lock in on this. See what he says. And then go from there. You feel me? But don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that bell for that notification. Yeah.
A new Netflix docuseries about Sean Diddy Combs is making headlines for its never-before-seen footage of the music mogul in the days before his arrest. Now, Combs is threatening legal action against the streamer for airing the unauthorized footage. Behind the series is Combs' longtime rap rival 50 Cent and director Alexandria Stapleton, who sat down with NBC News' Chloe Malas ahead of tonight's release.
Tonight, Netflix releasing never-before-seen video of Sean Diddy Combs filmed just days before his arrest on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering in 2024. The footage is part of a 4-part docuseries, Sean Combs: The Reckoning, premiering Tuesday. Behind the explosive documentary is Combs' longtime rival, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, and director Alexandria Stapleton.
How did you get that footage of Diddy?
I figured most journalists would not disclose this.
Hey, look at his face, though. He's like laughing. He loves this, man. He really does. You don't ever want to beef with homie. Ever. You feel me?
The recordings give viewers an intimate look at Combs' mindset ahead of his criminal trial, even conversations with his legal team.
Does he know y'all have this in the doc?
I would doubt he knows.
So when this airs, that'll be the first time that his legal team, Diddy, that everybody knows that this footage is now seeing the light of day.
Perhaps.
What was he intending to use it for?
I have no idea what he was doing that for.
I mean, you're talking about a man who films himself doing everything and has for decades. I think he wanted someone to be behind the scenes with him.
Combs' team firing back in a statement to NBC News today, saying the Netflix so-called documentary is a shameful hit piece and that they relied on stolen footage that was never authorized for release. His team sending a cease and desist to Netflix. Netflix referring NBC News to a statement from Stapleton in which she said they lawfully obtained the footage. After a nearly 8-week trial, Combs was acquitted of the more serious charges of sex trafficking and racketeering and sentenced to 50 months in federal prison for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Combs' team going on to slam Netflix for partnering with 50 Cent, who they say has been his longtime public adversary, something the Grammy winner denied, citing his own casting choices in his popular Stars franchise, Power.
One could watch this and think that you really hate Sean Combs.
Why would they be thinking that?
Because of the things that you post on Instagram,
Yeah,
because of the...
Look at this. And let's stop for a second and do say that I hated him enough to hire his kids. And we've never done anything to each other. So it's just competitive energy and things that you say about other artists while you're in hip-hop culture.
This documentary is one of several that has chronicled Combs's rise and fall. But Stapleton says theirs is different.
Yeah, there's a lot of new information. No one had ever really put it together like that before.
For 50 Cent, he says he feels a sense of obligation.
Well, if I didn't say anything, you could assume that all of hip-hop culture is comfortable with his actions.
And Chloe Molas joins us now in studio. Chloe, you've seen the whole documentary. What else can you tell us about it?
So there's a lot more of this never-before-seen footage, Tom, of Combs having really private conversations with his legal team, and you really got a sense of his mindset ahead of his criminal trial, which is really fascinating for me because he never did any sit-down interviews ahead of the trial. So you finally get to see what his strategy was and how worried he was. But clearly, perhaps he didn't think that he was going to go to prison because he's filming this documentary. You're also going to hear from Aubrey O'Day. She was in the girl band Danity Kane as part of making the band. She has an explosive allegation against Combs. And then there's quite a bit that focuses on the murders of Biggie and Tupac, and people from Combs's inner circle raising a lot of questions. People are going to also have a lot to say about that.
All right, Chloe Molas, we look forward to that. We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.
Yo. First of all, let's talk first. Homie right here, this bro right here, I don't even know who this is, right? It might be Tom. I don't know, because in the background it says Nightly and with Tom. Homie said 50 Cent, and now it's 50 Cent. First and foremost, I love it though. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I haven't seen the whole documentary. If y'all seen the documentary, let me know what y'all think. I've watched one full episode, the very first episode. Obviously, it's like four episodes, and then like maybe 15 minutes of the other. But I hear that it gets even crazier because the first was kind of, see, it's very interesting, right? Because I don't think 50 hates P. Diddy, right? I think that 50 dislikes him, and maybe is just like, this is something for me to, I don't know. It could be just, I don't know. He probably just dislikes him. I don't know. But you could just tell that there's something there because he always comes from, right? And so, I think that this documentary is very interesting. I do, at least for the one episode and 10 minutes that I've seen, I do applaud 50 because journalism should be where you're kind of in the middle, right? And you're not taking sides. And I think that he did that at least with the first episode, because you kind of feel like bad for him because he gets beat by his mom, and his dad died when he was super young, and his childhood best friend was also like telling him like, oh man, when I heard that he was gonna get a beating and all this other stuff. Like I don't want to go too far into detail, but you kind of feel bad for him just a little bit, right? And then all of a sudden, like, it obviously then talks about the character of him being and how he's become so dominant in the music industry, and things like that, but also the dark side of what he was doing and how he was videotaping a lot of stuff. So it's very interesting. I haven't seen the whole thing. That was just the first episode. But 50 Cent is the biggest troll in hip hop, bro. And I would even argue the biggest troll just out of any celebrity. If there's somebody you don't want beef with, you don't want beef with 50, because he will come for you and just, you know what I'm saying, go hard. But like, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? How do you guys feel about this? How do y'all feel about Diddy? Does it change your mind on him? Does it not? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't listen to a lot of hip hop these days. Ever since a lot of the scandals and stuff like that came out, I'm just kind of like, yeah, nah. I don't really listen to a lot of it these days. I grew up on it for sure. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is 50 Cent the biggest troll? Do you think what he did was justified? And yeah, man. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me for real. Again, man, shout out to the 10 subscribers. Shout out to the homie for real. And yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.